Here you all. Thanks for stopping by. So, there's still gun discourse going on, but this time it's about a little something different. It started with a home defense hypothetical scenario. Someone had posted about, well, if someone breaks into your house, you're just going to shoot them before you figure out anything about them. And there was a lot of people who were going back and forth about how it's insane that someone would kill somebody for stealing. The response that I saw that made me want to make this video actually came from a younger person who said, "This is a loaded question. Let's ask a different one. Is it okay to break into somebody's house and kill them?" Obviously, the answer to that question would be no, but it does lead into the idea of using firearms to defend yourself in your home from thieves. There does seem to be a bit of, it's like people are excited almost at the prospect of using their firearms in this way to defend their property from a thief. Now, personally, how I feel about theft in general, I don't think anything's worth your life. Like if you get robbed on the street, just hand them your wallet. Nothing's really worth your life. Nothing that you could carry like that. So, but a home defense situation is noticeably different from a street mugging. And I think there are better ways to address this issue. I've always been of the mind that instead of having a weapon that you need to use when someone breaks in, try to stop it from happening altogether. I would say that with any form of aggression. Rather than knowing how to defend yourself, or rather being prepared to defend yourself, try to find a method to completely stop the situation from happening. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't know how to defend yourself, but that shouldn't be your primary goal. The primary goal should be to avoid conflict at all cost. And when it comes to home defense, at least with burglars, I have a very easy method around this. And it costs you next to no money. You might even be able to do it for free, but there might be a little bit of cost into it for you. The cheapest way is get some of those security placards. I know it sounds weird, but like, you've probably seen them driving around. The little stick in the yard with the triangle sign. This home is protected by ADT. You might see them on a window or something like that. You see that in their yard, and in your mind when you're driving past it, I'm sure you thought, oh, they have a home security system. That's cool. You might not have thought anything about it, but you see the sign in their yard. You're assuming they have a home security system. Who knows if they have one? So that's really easy. Just put a sign in your yard and put a sign on your window. Even if you don't have a home security system installed, that being there is enough to stop most thieves. Because it's not about getting the highest value target. It's about the easiest value target. They don't want anybody to be home. They don't want to have to deal with any extra stress for the common house burglar. They just want to get in, get something, get out. The other thing that I would say, this might cost a little more, but it's in the same vein. Buy a fake camera. Buy a couple. Put them around your house. Put one at your front door. Put one on the sides. Maybe put one somewhere in the yard. If you're really that concerned about burglary, having those kind of things around, it catches people's eye. You know, they'll come up on the door like they're about to kick it in, and then camera. And take this from someone who has a bit of a history when it comes to theft. They're looking for cameras. All the time, they're looking for cameras. You probably do that too, even if you don't have a history of theft. When you go into grocery stores, when you go into any store, you look up, you look around, you're looking for cameras. Most of the time, people don't even realize they're doing it. I've noticed with people, the more common people I see doing it are people who used to play a lot of GoldenEye. Just because that was part of the thing. You look up, you look in the room, find the cameras, take them out. We look for cameras. If someone sees a camera in your house, they're probably not going to try and go in, because in their mind, that camera just took their picture. Even if it's not hooked up to anything at all, the camera's there. It's a better idea to deter things than to just use violence to solve the problem. Hopefully you understand what I mean by that. I might go into more detail in a later video, but until then, y'all have a good day.